boy. There's nothing worse than getting stuck behind an old person in a Skoda. It was just ridiculous. Like a 5-minute journey, not even 5 minutes, it took 3 times the amount of time to get here than it does take me usually. Going up now, I'll turn around so they don't see me talking to myself. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've been on YouTube, and a lot has changed. I was last on YouTube in September 2024, and back then I was making running videos, and this time I'm 22 weeks pregnant, which is very exciting. Oh, sorry. There was a lady, you can see her there. There was a lady coming towards me with a dog, and she put her dog on the lead, and I haven't brought Buddy's lead because I left it in the car this time. I was like, usually I bring it and I like hook it round my torso or put it in my bag just in case I need it. Just because where I'm walking him today, it's very regular that people bring misbehaved dogs here. So most of the time it's fine, but then occasionally like you'll walk into someone and you have to put your dog on the lead because their dog isn't alright around other dogs. Yeah, so I stopped videoing so that I could pull him to the side basically and just wait for her to pass. But she was fine. She just said her dog was old and my dog looked really hyperactive, which if you can hear him constantly chasing the ball when I'm obviously like constantly throwing the ball, then that is true and I don't blame her. But yeah, what was I saying? Look at my hair. This always happens to me, even whether I use hairspray or not. So yeah, I haven't been on YouTube since September 2024. I act like I've got a big following, but I really only have 13 whole subscribers. But I'm still really grateful for those 13 whole subscribers because thank you. I think my life can be pretty boring sometimes, so not boring. My life isn't boring. I'm a very busy person, but I think maybe it doesn't look very interesting to other people because I used to make videos about running. I think that was my last video when I ran my half marathon, and I was so happy about that. Yeah, hold on a second. It's so busy here right now. I woke up so late today. Usually I've got out and I've got the dog done by 8 o'clock, but today I didn't get up until gone 9, and he was kind of like by the side of the bed like, you gonna take me out? You gonna take me out or what? Because my dog saves all of his wee-wees and poo-poos for his morning walk. He won't do one at home. It's literally like, I think it's because he's a collie, like he's so stubborn. He'll be like, no, you have to take me out for me to do wee-wees and poo-poos. So, yeah, you can tell I'm pregnant, can't you? Because I'm so out of breath from talking and walking at the same time. It's so funny how that happens. So I was just trying to pick up this ball, sorry, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Let me show you him. This is what we do the whole walk. He doesn't walk like a normal dog and go exploring and stuff. He literally just runs up and down for the ball, don't you? Throw it again. I'm going to throw it over here. Here he is. He's getting ready. He's like, I'm just going to throw it. There you go. That's it. Whew. It's really hot. Got a friend. Yeah, there's other friends over there as well. Come on. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. They just want your body. Okay. Come on. Why is it always the tiniest dogs that bark? I don't get it. It's always the really small dogs that bark and make the problems with the big dogs. Oh. I've done all my skincare, but I haven't done my makeup, so all of my hair is sticking to my face because I'm so dewy. Oh, there's a school bus. No, there's a coach here. Everyone's been dropped off to the Nays to have their field trip. I think it's crazy that they all do that. We did it as well, but it's such a local place for us that we just thought it was really weird. But people go fossil hunting and stuff. Back in the car. Someone's very puffed out and happy. Aren't you? How do I look today anyway? Oh, she looks tired. I've heard that being pregnant, I'm on like a 3-day cycle of, I have 2 days where I feel like I've got a lot of energy, and then the 3rd day I feel like a complete zombie, which is today, which is really annoying because it's Friday. I'm on a late shift at work, which is the busiest shift to be on probably during the week, a late shift Friday and Saturday. And yeah, I don't even know if you can hear me above his panting, but we're gonna go home. We're gonna feed Buds and we're gonna sort some things out a bit because I don't have enough, because I woke up late. I don't have a lot of time until I have to get ready for work. So I'll see you there. Should we get you some breakfast? Do you want your breakfast? Your num num. So he's having his food. Look how round my face looks. But we are a barefaced queen today. Barefaced queen. You know, I'm fine when they were pregnant, they just couldn't talk. Like, you just couldn't say a normal sentence without being like, I am in proper nesting mode at the moment. All I can think about while I'm at work or while I'm doing anything is, how can I sort the house out? What am I going to do next? And the thing that I want to do next really is the kitchen. My kitchen looks so bad at the moment. It doesn't look so bad, but hold on, let's go wide. Woo! Doesn't look so bad. When we first moved in, I painted it this green colour. Everything used to be this dark wood. So I actually worked really hard on it, and look at the door as well. We need to replace the door. I want to replace that for just a white full, oh my god, see, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. A full glass panel door, so then I can see when the dog's been out there and then he wants to come back in, then I can see him at the bottom, because otherwise there's just this cat flap there, and we don't have a cat. It just looks really, really crap. So yeah, so this is my kitchen. That's Buddy having his breakfast. Should we look at my belly today? Let's look at my belly today. I'll give you a proper look. Here you go. There is my belly today. So it is a, can I think? There we go. That's better. Look at my double chin as well. But yeah, that's my belly today. I am 22 weeks pregnant. Sorry, I don't know what the mark is on the mirror. I know I need to clean it, but other things have come first, like work, etc. But yeah, that is how I'm looking. I'm just so tired today. And do you know what? I had the weirdest dream last night. I had a dream that me and Si had bought a shop in Spain, like on a promenade somewhere, and we were trying to make it like our home and also like a coffee shop. So we'd split it in half. So half was our home, half was a coffee shop. The dog was there with us as well. I can't speak. The dog was there with us as well. But when we bought it, they didn't explain to us that we wouldn't have like the walk-through areas So like people could walk through the back of the shop to the beach, people could walk through the beach to the back of the shop and then into the next shop next door. So then how the dream was going is that everyone was like walking through our house to get to the beach or to get to another shop next door, and it was just really weird. It was proper weird, and I don't know why I dream of things like that, but I think it just must have been one of those stressful pregnancy dreams, because at the end of my dream the dog went missing, as in like someone had stole him. Like I remember now seeing someone take his lead and like pulling him away, and me being like, where are you taking my dog? It was literally the worst thing. But I always have like stress dreams about the dog because I love him so much, and I always worry like if anything ever happens to me, like if anything ever happens to him, then I don't know what will happen to me because I love him that much. So yeah, that was my weird pregnancy dream that I had last night, and I always have them like right before I'm gonna wake up in the morning, so it ruins my day. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get on with some stuff because I'm really wasting my time here. Ta-da! Just had a tidy up and just a little quick wipe round. Yeah, all looks good now. And guess who jumps straight on the bed as soon as I make it every day? Buddy does. Buddy jumps on the bed every time I make the bed, every single day. It needs a hoover in here, but Simon won't let me do any of the hoovering. I think he's being a bit too careful sometimes, but I understand like not lifting it up and down the stairs. But I think I could hoover. That would be fine, but I won't because he'll tell me off. Tomorrow I'm going to get him to... Oh yeah, by the way, if you're looking for a place to store your pregnancy pillow, I always hang mine on the door. Which must look really strange to the neighbours, but yeah, that's where I put mine. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get him to put this mirror on the wall. Which way do I want it? Do I want it portrait or landscape? So do I want it lengthways or do I want it wide? I think I want it wide, because that's been resting on my dressing table for a really long time, and I would like it on the wall so that I can move all of my skincare and beauty stuff in here, because at the moment, if I show you, all these walls are having work done on, by the way, Simon's doing that. This is the nursery. This is a disgusting nursery where everything is everywhere. This desk is coming out of here. Si's just got his tools in here at the moment because he needs them for the work. I've been using a carpet cleaner. There's a random piece of art there that isn't even close to being finished. And yeah, this is where I've been sitting and doing my makeup and everything. So I'm really struggling to get up from... Oh, this plant is dying as well, by the way. I'm really struggling to get up from the floor already because I feel so much heavier. And Simon's also telling me off about that. And then I will have that on the wall, and then I will use all this space underneath here, underneath there, to put my skincare and makeup and stuff. Not that I wear a lot at the moment anyway, because since I've got pregnant, I literally just do not give a hoot about who sees me or where, or you know, I just like having these makeup free days, you know. They really make me happy. They make my skin happy. I just don't care. So I'm in my not caring era, and I love it. Let's just wait for the dog to... Are you finished? You done? Oh, you want a wee? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, that's done. So I've tidied up. I've run my bath and now I'm starving. So I've made 3 scrambled eggs on toast. And also, has anyone tried this? chili crisp infused oil. Oh my god, this is the chili stuff that everyone's using on TikTok. They're selling it in Aldi now, but it's in the special buys. So go and buy a couple of jars because that is really good. So I'm definitely going to be stopping. Oh my god, I can't speak again. I'm definitely going to be stocking up on that one next time I go in there. I'll probably get like 3 jars because we get addicted to this kind of stuff. It's so good. So I'm going to eat this and then I'll have my bath and then it'll probably be time to get ready for work, which is annoying, but hey ho, got to get the bacon somehow. But it is time to get ready for work. I can't be bothered. So I'm using, this is one of my favourites. It is the Temple Spa Toning Essence Balancing Tonic Mist. It's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. It's so nice. It's really nice to refresh the skin again before you're gonna prep it for something, you know. I also got this from Superdrug the other day, which is like a it's a copy of all of these moisturizing glowy facial sprays that we're seeing with SPF 50 in, and I think it cost me £12, which is a bit steep because the week before I was actually going to buy it and it was £9 at the time. Week later, when I was about to go on holiday, I was like, I might need that because it's been really hot. Everyone's been sunbathing and I can just tap it up. And it had gone up by a whole £3. But it is the Be Protect Moisturizing Top Up. I'm trying to read it backwards, I'm sorry. Moisturizing Top Up Spray SPF 50, and it also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And it's very good. It's very hydrating, I must say. And the mist is really fine. I like a fine mist. So I've come back to YouTube because I even said, like, when I was last on YouTube, I said, and I was making my running videos, I said, I've wanted to do YouTube for such a long time, and I think that's because I've grown up with YouTube. Whenever I was into, like, when I was mad into fitness and like the gym and lifting weights, you know, like I was watching YouTube videos every day looking for tips. When I needed nutrition tips and like wanted to see other people's meal planning, I was on YouTube all the time. Like I would watch about 10 videos a day in my spare time after work before I go to the gym or whatever, and then that would help me build my routine. And then the same when I was obsessed with running. Well, do you know what? I'm still obsessed with running. I still love running and I want to continue running or start running again after I've been pregnant and had my baby. But at the moment, while I'm pregnant, I know that a lot of people do carry on running. And like I was running right up until the moment I found out I was pregnant. I know a lot of people carry on with it, and it is perfectly safe to, if you have been doing all that sort of exercise before you get pregnant. Even the midwife says like, oh, you can carry on doing everything you're doing, that's fine. I just didn't want to. I think based on my experience with my pregnancies, my previous pregnancies, which I think I'll make a video about, but I'm not sure how much detail I'll go into about that, just because I'm very mindful of my partner. And although I'm the woman and a lot of people will argue that I had the main experience, I don't agree with that. I saw what it did to my partner, and pregnancy loss is very much an experience for each person in the relationship. It's the same experience for both, even though the male doesn't get the physical side. I was always conscious and worried about him. But anyway, I'm going on a complete tangent now, but I might make a video about it because I think my experiences and the way that I cope with things, and I've had a lot to bloody cope with in this little life of mine, can be helpful for other people that are also going through some really difficult stuff. So I lost my dad at the end of 2024, and that was when I was making my YouTube videos and I was really getting into it. I was really enjoying the creative side of it, because I am a very creative person. So getting into YouTube and making videos and planning videos and stuff, I didn't feel too nervous about. I think when I first picked up a camera and started talking to it like I'm talking to you now, I was like, what do I think I'm doing? Who's gonna want to listen to me? Like, do you know what I mean? But I'm not doing it in a vain sort of sense. People will be like, oh my god, that's so cringe, that's so embarrassing. But I just don't care. Even now that I'm gonna be a mommy, I just don't care about anything or what anybody thinks. I'm just gonna do exactly what I want to do, because it's my life. Yeah, so when I first started making YouTube videos back then, I wasn't scared to make them. I knew what I was going to make. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed then editing them afterwards. I enjoyed being on social media. I still enjoy being on social media now. I post like pretty much every other day at the moment. I don't have a lot of followers, to be honest with you, but I think many like platforms like Instagram and TikTok is slowly becoming the same, because TikTok is just about selling things now. I think it's just, you know, those platforms are just dying for people that are actually want to put their creativity into them, you know. Instead it's all of this like cryptic stuff, la la la, follow me if you like blah 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 and blah blah blah, and it's like, why do you like blah 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 and blah blah blah, but why do I have to follow you? I can just go and do my own blah 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 and blah blah blah, you know. If this is your vibe, then blah 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 follow along. And I've even like done that myself and been like, this is so cringe. So I just post what I want now. I post about things that mean a lot and matter to me. Yeah, so I stopped making, I keep going on a tangent, I'm so sorry. I think it's a pregnancy thing as well, so this is going to be a long video, and I really am patting you on the back and saying thank you if you're still listening to me drab on. I stopped making my running videos when I lost my dad to his mental health at the end of 2024. It was September 2024, and I have to really be careful what I say, because I don't want to say the wrong thing on YouTube, because I know you can't say certain words and things like that. I say I lost him to his mental health because I can't explain the whole thing. I'm also being mindful about the fact that I have family, and one day my family might stumble across these videos, and we're very private family. Me and my sisters, we tend to stick together, and you know, we don't have our parents anymore, and what happened to our dad is really none of anyone's business. That's what we just kind of mutually agree on. And yeah, I'm not going to be going into grave detail about it, I'll just say that. So after all of that, me and my partner were already on our plan for trying to have a baby. So I'd come off the pill and we were just waiting for things to happen, basically. And things did not go to plan for us in our first year. I'll say it like that, in our first year of trying. And then I had a little bit of intervention. Oh, look at that glow. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, I need a bit more blush on, I think. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like I have much on the camera, but in the mirror it does. But yeah, we had to have some kind of intervention. So I was put on So the next time I found out I was pregnant, at the beginning of this year, so we're in May now, the beginning of this year, I was put on a hormonal medication called progesterone, which I had to use twice daily. There's nothing that they can do to prove that, look at my eyebrows, they're so different from each other. There's nothing that they can do to prove that the progesterone did help with my pregnancy in supporting it. But they can't definitely say, yep, this has done the job, this is why you're now having a successful pregnancy. But so we'll never know that, and if it actually helped. But if it has helped, then I'm forever grateful. And if anyone has any questions about what it was like for me being on progesterone and my experience, because I didn't have the most positive experience, basically when I went to collect the prescription for it, I'd obviously done my research, because I'm just like that. I need to look up everything. Not scaremongering myself, but I want to know exactly what is what. So I looked it up and saw the things about like the serious mood swings and stuff like that. So I basically said to the chemist when I picked it up at the hospital, I was like, is this going to turn me into a monster? And she said, no, you're not going to feel any different at all. You're not going to feel any difference at all. My, I felt a difference. Hell yeah. I felt really, really different. So, yeah, that was a hell of a struggle. And if anyone wants to hear about it, I will happily make a video explaining my experience, which is not going to be everyone else's experience, by the way, because I think this medication has truly like helped me get this far. Yeah, now I just want to document my pregnancy journey with you guys. I want to come on here and find my people. Like I'm a very creative person, as I said, and I've wanted to do YouTube for a very long time, but I've always, I guess, been too worried about what other people will say, what other people will think. Oh, she's just making videos because of la la la. And I think, oh, well, think what you want now, because I honestly don't care. I'm going to be someone's mum, and someone's going to be saying la 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 to me from a crib. So I really don't care about that stuff anymore. Why have I waited till I'm 22 weeks pregnant? Because I haven't really had the time to do it or the motivation, and I think in the back of my mind I wanted to be sure that, or at least you can never be 100% sure, because I'm also 32 years old, so I am a bit older for having a baby. I wanted to be a bit more sure that things were going to work out. And I know you can never know whether things are going to completely work out. I just wanted to feel a bit better about there not being any problems being further along and things like that, basically. So yeah, I want to talk to you about like how I'm saving for my maternity leave, because my company, I love the company that I work for. I love it so much. I love working there. I love my job, but the company has not got the best policy for maternity pay and maternity leave. It honestly really misses the mark with that. I didn't realise just how bad it was until I did get pregnant, and then I was like, okay, well, this is actually working out, so I'm going to have to look at the policy. And it's rubbish, but I think it's what most people get standard from the government through their employer if they don't really have a policy. doing my makeup as I see it on the camera here. Off my face. Off my face! I'm doing, sorry, it's like a little black fluff on my face. Black fluff on my face. Black fluff on my face, and I had to get rid of it. I'm doing my makeup in the camera view rather than looking at the mirror behind me. Camera view, mirror. And I think I look okay. Someone's gonna say, why are you putting on so much makeup for work? I think my makeup still looks quite natural for work. We have to look nice where we work. I work in a 4-star spa hotel as a duty manager. So we have to look nice when we're looking after all the guests and stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush because I don't feel like I'm blushing. Oh, I don't feel like I'm blushing. Do you think I'm blushing? A bit high there now. I'm so freckly, but I used to hate my freckles, but I actually love them. I wonder if my baby will have as many freckles as me, or if he have more skin like my partner. My partner has really good skin. He has got freckles, but they're not like mine. Like mine are very extreme. But I like being a Cabbage Patch Kid. If you want me to talk about how I'm saving for maternity leave, my plans for maternity leave, budgeting, all that kind of stuff, I'm really into budgeting. Oh my god, my spreadsheet is all color coded. I literally say to myself, if you haven't got the money to buy this thing, then you're not going to buy it. You're not going to borrow it from your overdraft and then buy it, because your overdraft does not exist anymore. You paid it off. We don't have it as an option. We do have an emergency fund, a very small emergency fund at the moment, but we don't have an overdraft because it just ends up you have to pay it off each month, and that is never going to help me. But I just want to find my people, because I haven't found my people on Instagram. Do you know what? I've met some really nice artists on Instagram and we are still friends. We still big each other up. But I haven't really found anyone else apart from that. I have like extra artist followers and stuff. But I'm still making art because that's like my favourite thing to do, to chill and unwind. But gosh, what have I done there? What have I done? Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna have to be fine. Yeah, I'm still making my art because I love my art. It keeps me calm. It's good for my mental health. And now I don't have my running to do. I have to do my art. I do my walking. I just haven't had any art to sell at the moment. When I was in the first trimester, the smell of paint made me feel so sick. It made me feel so sick, so I stopped painting until basically last month. So I stopped painting January to April. How bad is that? Anyone else have to do the mouth thing when they do anything to their eyes? I'm literally like, because it literally pulls your eye down without having to like pull your eye down. Because pulling your eye down is very bad. Very bad. Oh yeah. Oh. My makeup routine is very basic. I never do anything like wild and crazy. I don't use any foundation or anything. Like as you saw, I just use concealer and then a little bit of powder on top. I like to let my skincare shine through and not make everything too matte, because I'm gonna be working until the 18th of August. My last day is the 18th of August before I go on maternity leave. That's because I've saved 3.5 weeks of holiday, and so I added that on to the start, and then I've planned for my maternity leave to start on the 15th of September, which is my due date. Feeling very real now that I've put my holiday in for August and it's been accepted, because usually where I work you're not allowed to have any holiday off in August because the company is so busy. I literally put a whole 3.5 weeks in and I put that it was before my boss knows that it's before my maternity leave anyway, and it all got accepted, and I was literally jumping up and down. I was like, this is never gonna happen again. It is 12:15. I'm gonna make some food that I'm gonna take with me to work tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I have no idea what I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make something. And yeah, if it's worth showing you what it is, I'll show you what it is, but I have a feeling that it's not gonna be worth showing you at all. How dare he lay like that when I've gotta go to work? So this is what I look like when I go to work. I usually don't have a double chin or the baby bump, but yes, this is what I usually look like, and this is why I want to put the mirror up there on the wall, because I'm bending down right now so you can see me properly. So that's not good for me, but yeah, here's the bump, and oh my god, I haven't got my engagement ring on. Okay, hold on. I just put that on, oh my god. As if, you know, people didn't think that I was already unavailable, you know, by the pregnancy. Now they'll definitely know by the ring. So yeah, that's me ready for work, and I will be at work all evening. So yeah, I've got the itchy skin already, itching around everywhere. Just walk around scratching it. Scratching. I am using all my oils and stuff. I'm using the Nature Spell one, you know, the orange one that's red. It's got a red label. It's been on TikTok and everywhere, but I actually found that oil before it was all over on TikTok, so kudos to me. But yeah, thanks for spending the morning with me, and I will see you. I don't know when I'll vlog again, but I'm gonna make it a good habit, and I'm glad that I've started vlogging again, because just give me 10 minutes to think about it. Oh my god, I thought about it earlier and now I can't say it. Okay, because I've thought of it now, because I will really appreciate having your company when I'm on maternity leave. Bye guys.